Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a top 5 video for characters that need to improve with DC Rebirth. So this is part of our weekly or our week-long video series talking about DC Rebirth. Today was my day to come up with a topic, and that's the topic I will be talking about. So here we're going to go to, I guess, who I feel they all have to improve, but the most improved, who I think a character that hopefully will improve with DC Rebirth the most, and then, you know, building that up to the top. So number 5 is the Flash. So this is a character I thought started out really well in the New 52. Love Buccellato and Manapul's run on the character. But then once Venditti took over the character, I think it took away a lot of Barry's essence. And that might be because he's not with Iris anymore. That might be a big part. Maybe because they haven't used Wally enough from what I've read. I did drop the series a couple months ago. But also some of the story arcs they were concentrating on didn't concentrate on the bigger Rogues Gallery. So I think Flash could definitely use an improvement. Either, you know, whatever is happening with Iris, whatever is happening with Wally, and of course with Barry. And why I think this is a character that needs to improve, not just because he's a big flagship character for DC, but because he's a huge character in the DC TV universe, and I think those fans will be interested to read a new iteration of Flash with DC Rebirth. Alright, moving on to a Teen Titans character. There are a lot of Teen Titans characters that need to improve, but I picked the one that I thought needed to improve the most, and that was Cassie Sandsmark. Cassie, you know, before the New 52 was one of my favorite DC characters, and I really can't say that about her New 52 version. She's very, very different. In the beginning of the Teen Titans run, she's very angry. They're starting to push away from that, but still it doesn't really feel like the upbeat Cassie Sandsmark she was pre-New 52. I guess a good example of that was how she was in Young Justice, the TV show. That's a really good iteration of her early years, but then became a lot more mature and became a leader, and you don't really get to see that leadership aspect in this Teen Titans. So hopefully we could get back to her old origins and a little bit of a brighter Cassie Sandsmark. Moving on to number 3, which is another character with a TV show that really needs to improve within the New 52 or the universe that's going on right now, depending on what's happening with DC Rebirth, and that's Supergirl. Now, they do have a Supergirl tie-in comic to the Supergirl TV show called Adventures of Supergirl, which I think has been doing pretty well. I like it so far. I do believe we need a Supergirl monthly series for their regular print, because the TV show is doing extremely well. Kind of I don't want to say the face of female superheroes, because I think Wonder Woman really has that, but one of the faces now because of the TV show. So would love to see a Supergirl that's not so angry all the time, and definitely more like her TV show counterpart. Alright, so moving on to number 2, another character with a TV show, and that was Green Arrow. Now, Green Arrow, I've been a huge fan for him for a long time, and he's a character that I don't think really had a good run in the New 52, except maybe 5 issues with the Arrow creative team. I know it's a little debatable with the Jeff Lemire run. I personally didn't really like the Jeff Lemire run. Now, what I think they need to do with Green Arrow, bring back the family aspect, bring back the liberal aspect of Oliver, the Robin Hood aspect, and not making him a werewolf. I'm really not liking this current Green Arrow. I feel like it feels like an indie book, but with none of the personality of Oliver Queen. So hopefully we could get back to, again, the family aspect and the Oliver Queen aspect of Green Arrow in DC Rebirth, because that's what DC Rebirth is about, bringing back to the core of what these characters were and are. Number 1 is literally the face of DC in a lot of ways, and that is Superman. Superman definitely needs a big improvement because he's kind of been all over the map. Sometimes there's been good stories with him, but I think they need to go back to the core of Hope. Again, going back to the core of his supporting characters, Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, and I honestly take a page out of Superman American Alien. I think has been doing a great job at giving us something different from Superman and being able to not cross that line, but touch the line of making a modern Superman, but not losing the essence of what that character is. So Superman is definitely number 1 who I would like to see change in DC Rebirth. So let me know in the comments below, what characters would you like to see changed the most in DC Rebirth? Let me know. So this is Comic and No. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.